nostalgia, John.
I heard something about fireworks. Isn't there a way?
Happy New Year's Eve. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sport. For the NBA, we're all dressed up and ready to go. Alongside Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. And we got another seat right here. In the NBA, no better insider than Shams Charania. Hey, Shams, great to have you with us.
Thanks a lot, Kevin. It's great to be here. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Look at Richard Jefferson. He's like a kid in a candy store. He cannot wait to talk to you.
Yes, we love RJ.
And since the Phil Jackson era, Shams, the Lakers are now on their 7th, and I can't even believe I'm saying that, 7th coach in the last 14 seasons. What a turnstile that has been.
They're keeping us reporters busy, huh? To me,
Yeah,
it's all about stability now moving forward with the Lakers. I do believe they intend to give their new head coach plenty of opportunities over the next few seasons to continue to coach and continue to be the coach for the long term. You have to figure out the recipe of success, not only now, but moving forward. And the Lakers, from what I'm told, want to give their new head coach the opportunity to build for the long term.
And I love what you said, the word stability. They need it in L.A. So the next starting 5, they've got Thomas. He's out there with D'Angelo Russell. Nicholas Claxton out there with Johnson. And it's Clowney in at the power forward. And for the Lakers, down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Christie is out there with Austin Reed. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward. It's the Nets now, following the 3 by the Lakers. And stolen by LeBron. Hachimura, the pass to Davis. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
This is the defensive intensity you have to have against Davis inside, but he still powers through it.
Russell against Reeves. The pass to Johnson. He's looking for Claxton and finds him. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair. The finish.
Have mercy. Wow. And what an explosive finisher LeBron is, rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
Nice job capturing the moments on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Hey, Shams, it seems like with these younger teams coming, we may be witnessing a transfer of power in the NBA. What do you think?
It's really due to the parity that we're seeing in the league, and we haven't seen this much parity in a really long time. It's wide open for teams in both conferences, in the East and West, to claim that top perch. We have to give the league a lot of credit. There's tons of parity.
Which I think is leading to expansion talk. Correct? We've got so much talent right now, we can kind of let it ooze out a little bit to some other areas.
Certainly expansion, a couple more teams in the league, but the league really loves where they're at now. And any given year, anyone can win.
Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter basketball. Pass to Thomas. Here's Johnson. The 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Hey, Shams, you're always on the pulse of those league-changing trades. We certainly saw some impactful ones last season.
Across the board, the Pacers, the Mavericks, they made deep runs, and they did so on the back of some big trade deadline moves. Those are transformations that excite all of us to witness. Even New York, getting OG Anunoby at the trade deadline. This is a league that's built on capitalizing at the moment and striking when the iron's hot, and we saw multiple teams do that this last season.
That trade deadline was phenomenal for those teams you mentioned. Really impactful. Here's Christie. His last outing, 16 points for him. No good on the shot.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Thomas is electric. He always makes things happen when he's on the floor.
James the pass to Christie. The Lakers moving the ball around. On deep, Reeves kept alive. Davis, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Yeah, I'm going to go out on a limb here and say they need to emphasize rebounding going forward.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Some changes for the Lakers. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for LeBron. Reddish comes in for Christie. And Vincent subbed in for Austin Reeves. Now here's Simmons. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. Now here's Johnson. He's guarded closely. And Davis pulls it down. Lakers leading by 5. Pass to Vincent. Now Davis. He shoots again. Back to Vincent. Pass to Finney-Smith to the wing right side. Reddish's shot is good.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Brooklyn. And this matchup with the Lakers, it's their first meeting of the season. Now, here's Johnson. Last time out, he had 14 points. And here is Hachimura. And stolen by Simmons. Johnson outside. And he drives in. Out to the wing. Takes the 3. Lakers with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
The coaching staff has been happy with how well they executed the game plan. They operated as a cohesive unit.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Shot to stop the run, and that one goes long. The pass to Vincent. Out to the right wing. Here's Rex. Beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's just an amazing way to get that ball off in time.
Talk about being poised under pressure. Big time shot from him there.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And we're getting back to the action in our New Year's Eve broadcast. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And something else that's working for them is ball movement. A lot of their points so far have come as a result of smart plays.
Los Angeles leading by 14. And Brooklyn looking who they've got. We've got Johnson. Russell is out there with Martin. Then there's Nicholas Claxton. And it's Clowney in at the 4-man position. We talked about expansion. That has been floated around. We know that teams would have to realign. Shams, any ideas on which teams might have to shift with expansion in the East or West?
Certainly most of the potential expansion cities, the high-level ones, have been noted as teams in the West. Maybe you have a team out east that is in the West moving into the Eastern Conference. But the league could obviously surprise everyone with a different solution, maybe having one expansion team be an Eastern Conference team, one being a West. There's several options that Adam Silver and the NBA have.
I would think New Orleans would be one of those teams, right? Just where they are geographically. Memphis, those two teams are in the West, and I could see them maybe going east. Possible?
Certainly Minnesota and Memphis. Those are two teams that, to me, have an Eastern Conference feel.
And here's LeBron outside, and they get it back, and that one drops.
That's just the athleticism of Connect kicking in there.
Pass to Clowney. Outside, Martin. Passes it to Claxton. Over Finney Smith. A shot's good from Claxton. Claxton's got 6. And Shams, we know you are so connected and on top of so many great stories and players and trends in the NBA. I have to ask, what is your... like I'm talking to my teenage daughter. What is your screen time like? You've got to be in front of that computer and clearly in front of your phone every minute, at least most every minute of every hour of every day.
It's not as high as it needs to be, Kevin. I'll tell you that much. And thankfully, it's not always like that, but certainly at the biggest times of the year, free agency, draft, trade deadline, it is certainly up there, almost in the 19 to 20 range. Kevin, what's your screen time? I feel like you might have a high screen time. You want to be plugged in. I know it.
I take 2 months off in the summer, but for those 10 months, it's 7 days a week, a lot like you. But I know how much happens in the offseason. That's my interest in sitting next to you here courtside tonight, is that you're watching this game, but your mind is always thinking about this and that, and it never ends. Like, you must not get much sleep. You cannot get much sleep, right? My goodness.
We do get sleep, but your offseason is my season, Kevin, and I want to make sure as we get this season going,
and you always do. You always do. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, we all know the Lakers have to pound the ball inside. LeBron James says, we have attackers. That's who we are. That's what we do. We're not shooting 40 to 50 threes a game. We don't have the luxury of being that team. Working it into the paint, that's what we're really good at. Kevin, they play to their strengths.
They got a lot of strengths. Got to do it. Thanks, D.A. Here's Milton. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Their third three-pointer in a row.
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
Displaying superb leaping ability. Russell's electric in the air for someone his size. And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully.
Lakers leading by 22. And the dunk by James.
Getting inside positioning is what he wants. Like, once that man gets in there and gets moving, oh, he's going to finish that dunk.
Russell against Reeves. Now, here is Russell. He's covered closely. Inside, Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
And that's his MO. Be physical, get in position for the putback, and throw it down. The defense got to know that's what he's looking to do.
And Shams, what an absolute delight it has been having you courtside with all of us tonight. Thank you so much for taking time to join us. It has been a true pleasure.
Thanks so much for the invite. I can't wait to do it again sometime. I'm honored. I'm privileged.
Oh, we are going to hold you to that. Thank you again. Oh, wasn't that wonderful? Easy to see why Shams has so many sources around the game. He's so easy to talk to.
Yeah, it's all about relationships at the end of the day. When the conversations come easily, that suits his purpose as a reporter.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And guys, to go on a big run, get some breathing space, it has to be a great play on each end.
To the left side wing. To halt the run. And Clowney can't get it to go. Here's Milton. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. Milton's got 7 points in the game.
He was inside his own head in that first quarter. You could see it. Now he's doing a much better job of letting the game come to him.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. It's tipped.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Finney Smith can't get it to go. On the wing, Johnson. The three from Thomas. That shot off. A dominating first half of basketball, and so far it hasn't been close. Los Angeles on top, running away with it. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. It is Bedlam here. The hometown crowd loving that first half. I'm Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 steals. He didn't perform up to his standards in their last game. Tonight's a different story. He obviously has a short memory. What you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Lakers?
Their control of the boards is a big reason for this. Seems like it might have been their game plan coming in. Send multiple guys to the rim when the shot goes up.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
First of all, where's the intensity on this? When a team's pumping you like this, you at least try to put a stop to it. But nope. Just keep giving up open looks, letting the lead get bigger and bigger and bigger.
And that's all we have for now. Tell the folks goodbye, Shaq. Tell the folks goodbye,
Goodbye.
Kenny. Goodbye. Go to Kevin Harlan.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
The question now is, will the defense keep letting him punish them inside? Or did Coach have some new ideas for them?
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. RJ, so often with rookies, we want to judge them after half a season, but we're not very patient with them. How long should we give players to prove themselves in the NBA?
Well, there's a different type of prove yourself. If you're talking about a rookie, I was taught after about game 60, you're no longer a rookie because you played every team, you understand the defensive concept. You might be a little fatigued, but after that, you're no longer a rookie. But to judge them, if they can play in this league, it can take a couple of years.
Down in the block, it's LeBron and Davis. Shake Milton is out there with Austin Reeves. And it's Hachimura in at the 3. That's the Laker 5. Now here is Hachimura. He's got 5.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Thomas. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist.
That's an agile little move there by Thomas to get himself to that bucket.
Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
And just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together. They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Austin Reeves went undrafted, but his success comes as no surprise to him. He says, "I've always felt like I belong." It goes back to childhood. His mom once asked him, "Is this confidence or cockiness?" He told her, "You're basically kind of the same thing." Kevin, back to you.
That's something else. Undaunted. Hey, David, thank you. It's his first trip to the line.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
You love the readiness of Cam Thomas. Whatever his team needs, whenever they need it, he is prepared to deliver.
Christie's checked in for the Lakers. Gabe Vincent comes in for Austin Reed. And that one's good. Hachimura.
And those aren't the type of three-point opportunities that you can allow in the NBA.
Thomas passes to Wilson. Back to Thomas. And the Nets miss again.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
In the modern NBA, you have to hit threes to win games, and they've made that adjustment since the break.
And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA in team free throws. The Nets second.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Puts up a deep three. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. LeBron dishes to Davis. Out to the right wing. Hachimura sinks the triple. Hachimura's got 9 points now in just the second half.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Christie against Johnson. Pass to Thomas. Will it go? Buries the jump shot. Thomas got 6 here in this quarter.
Dangerous in the mid-range. Thomas isn't uncomfortable with that shot.
Cam Thomas was the 27th pick in the 2021 NBA Draft GA. I think a lot of teams, wouldn't you agree, are regretting passing on him.
Yeah, it's pretty hard to believe that he fell all the way to the end of the first round. Lots of teams would love to have a scorer like him on their roster. They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
The Nets have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. There's the pass to Sharp. And they recover it. Thomas gets a wide open look. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Over to the left wing. Here's Davis. Lays it up and banks it in. Davis has got 6 points.
Does anybody else think it's just too easy for AD sometimes? Just an easy board and putback.
Thomas deciding where to go with it. Pass to Sharp. Rebound the Lakers. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. The shot and game clock separated by 4. James finds Hachimura. This one for 3. Rebound Brooklyn. High post Johnson. Scoreless thus far. LeBron passes to Christie. Here's Vincent. What a play. Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
And now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the 4th.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime dropping ability.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So for Brooklyn now, Simmons is out there with Williams. Then it's Martin. Then there's Trendon Watford. And it's Wilson in a power forward position.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
Here's Connect. Buries the long-range jumper. Connect's got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for Los Angeles. It's the Nets now. Here's Martin. Passes to Wilson. And there's a foul. Will go on Shake Milton. That is his first foul of the game. And the league limiting players from making public trade demands, which I guess makes sense. It's a big change from the past, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it saves franchises from being put in a tough spot. Keeps a player's trade value high, which helps the team they're leaving.
Here's Christie to the wing on the left. Connect. And another three for the Lakers.
I love how aggressive Connect is off the catch. Shots like that proves he belongs in this league.
They get a hand on it. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
You'd love to get the ball this close in every trip where you can almost just not miss.
Pass to Christie. And here is Milton, guarded by Simmons, Traore, and another three for the Lakers.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
For Brooklyn, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. He had Simmons atop the key. He hits it from 9. Simmons got 4 points this quarter.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Lakers working the ball around now. Pass to Connect. Takes a three. The rebound by Watford. Nets have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. The shot by Wilson, no good. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 4 from downtown here in the fourth. From the wing. Jump shot is good that time.
We've seen tonight the relentless nature of Connect, always in attack mode.
Greg, a lot of parity around the NBA. You think fans like that?
It's a great question, Kevin. And there are trade-offs, but as a league, you've got to foster competition and live with the results. And the reality is, doesn't it feel better when there are more teams that have a legitimate chance to win it all?
Reddish, he's checked in for Christie. And a change for the Nets. Russell's checked in. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. They get it again. Wilson misses from short range.
And there comes a point when, for the team's sake, you might want to move it. He's hurting him with all of these misses.
Here's Milton. And there's another one for the Lakers. Now, here is Russell. Jacks up a three. Traore grabs the rebound.
This is the definition of forcing it. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Three-pointer. The rebound by the Nets. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
The drive by Russell. It's stolen by Milton. Here's Koloko. Williams with the block. Going in. Oh, my goodness, the slam.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance. And this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so they'll stretch their victory total to 19 on the season.
And once it becomes official, this win gives them a nice confidence boost against this team. They'll face them twice more this season.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for LeBron.
Okay, I'm going to explain what he did here. It's called playmaking. Being someone that seeks out their teammates, making the extra pass.
Brooklyn's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Williams for three. Drills the three-pointer.
Getting everyone involved. Russell operating the offense like a seasoned vet.
And here's Milton. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Davis kicks to Milton. Pass to Connect. Lets it go with the three. Cans it from downtown.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
It's always nice to perform like this, especially in front of the faithful home crowd.
Now, here is Russell. The pass to Sharp. And Davis sends it back.
Too much this, too much that, too much length from AD. Get that out of here.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Milton. That 3 off the mark. To the middle. Here's Johnson. Oh, and the jam by Johnson.
Yeah, a nice, strong finish on the inside.
But, Greg, that's what he does. He's got the dunker mentality. Passes it to Milton. Here's Connect. It drops.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you've got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. This game may not have been the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate just what a clinical performance they put on.
I know their fans appreciated it, and we saw at times just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
And now let's go over to David Aldridge from the sideline for an interview with our player of the game. Hey, David.
Thanks very much. LeBron, when you know AD is behind you, how does that help you defensively?
You can stay home. You can allow him to play one-on-one versus a guard versus a big, and you can stay home and be able to box out and get rebounds because he's that good.
It's quite a 1-2 punch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
Thank you for that, David. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. We appreciate you tuning in tonight. See you later.